Hello, class. So, as some of you might know, the school is pretty freezing, so that's why Miss Chen has her jacket on. But today we're going to be doing something really fun. All right, so we're talking about drawing all last week, and we're going to finally get into our first project. All right, and the first project is trying to draw a face. But before we get to the whole face, we're going to focus in on one part. All right, so as the title has, you can see on the bottom, it is how to draw an eye with Miss Chen. So today we're going to watch a little tutorial and I'm going to explain throughout the tutorial what the artist is doing. And then at the end, you're just going to fill out a Google form and you are done. All right. You do not have to draw the eye, especially for those of us doing online learning and you don't have the material, you don't have all the papers or any of the pencils. It's fine. The assignment is just to do the Google form. All right. So, and if you want to give the drawing a try, you can go ahead and do that. I really encourage it. It's good to practice. All right, so let's watch the tutorial and play it on the screen. First step is to draw the basic. If you've learned in math class, right, you're drawing the x and y axis. That is the very first step. Drawing two lines and they are crossing each other. All right, you're making a T. And then the next step after that, you're drawing a curved line from the top to the bottom and also the same mirror image on the bottom. Okay, so you see how it's like an almond shape. It's long, it's not a circle, it's an oval. And then in the inside, in the middle, this is where you're drawing the circle shape. Now I want to explain, right? One of the things that I see people do a lot when they're drawing an eye, they'll draw an eye, a circle right in the middle. Regular eyes, when you're looking at somebody, the eye is actually towards the top of the eyeball, right? So this is the eyeball. It's towards the top, all right? It's not directly in the middle most of the time. So to make it look more real, you kind of put it right in on the top and leave a space right here. Okay, so that's one. If you look at a regular eye also, you see that there's a teardrop, a tear duct. And this is where the water comes when you're crying. And so you have to add that little part. And in the center, right where you have this X and Y axis meeting, you're going to draw a circle. That's where the perfect circle comes in. All right, this is not a complete perfect circle. It's just kind of like 3/4 of a circle, right? The pupil is where you put your eye, your circle. You draw a little, it's like a glare from the light, right? Now in this video, he doesn't actually erase the lines, but what you want to do is you want to erase these lines right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because in the real eye, you don't have those lines, right? So go ahead and color the pupil in. Right, and we're almost done. It's already starting to look real, but one thing that makes eyes look really real is shading. All right, so the word today that we're learning is shading. He's coloring it in with his pencil. In some spots, it's lighter, some spots it's darker. So on the top is where you put, wherever he shades in, the dark spots is where you're gonna shade in yours. All right, so always take your time with tutorials. Pause the video when you feel like you need to take a second to look at what they're doing and then try to do it yourself. And he adds some shading on the outside bits of the eye as well to make it just look a little more real. Shading really helps with that. All right, he adds some shading on the eyelid to make it more deep. And then one of the last things that he does, the last step, is he makes eyelashes. Okay, so after the whole eye is done, he adds in the eyelashes. And that makes it so that it looks like a real person's eye. Okay, so he adds the top and then he makes a little line. He does the bottom eyelashes. So again, the last thing that he does in the video is make eyelashes. All right, and there we go. All right, so this is like a 3-minute tutorial of how to draw an eye, right? I'm gonna have the video in the assignment link, and all you have to do when you are drawing is to remember these three tips for drawing. All right, these 3 tips I'm gonna give you right now. Slow down and take your time. So if you're watching a tutorial like the one I just showed you, slow it down, pause it when you need to, give it a try, come back to the tutorial, give it a try. Have your pencil ready, give it a try, come back, give it a try. Okay, so slow down, take your time. That's 1. 2 is stay cool, calm, and collected. So don't get frustrated, or just stay cool, calm, and collected. And if you're not getting the shape that you want, give it a try again. Keep trying, all right? It's all about the practice here. We said it 1,000 times. And number 3, the last one, is make sure you give it your best try, all right? If it didn't come out exactly like the tutorial, this is your first time trying it, but at least make sure you did your best, and then you'll be like, okay, I'll come back to it next time. Or maybe the eye is not for me. I can't really do it right now, but I'll do it next time. All right? So give it your best try, but don't beat yourself up. Don't be like, I'm a horrible drawer or whatever. It's all about the practice in it. All right? So this is our first project. I hope you enjoyed it. All right? Fill out the Google form afterwards, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.